Hello students. So this is the next video of the Newton-Raphson method. This video is particularly based on the numerical problems of Newton-Raphson method. How to solve the numerical problems for the Newton-Raphson method. So again, a short revision on the Newton-Raphson method. That what is the main formula? The main formula is xn plus 1 equals to xn minus f of xn by f dash x of xn. A simple formula, a short formula, and you have to remember this formula, because you only by this formula only we will solve the problems. So now what is the problem here? But the question is given that find the root of x cube minus 8x minus 4 equals to 0 by nr. Nr is a short form of Newton-Raphson method. Correct up to 4 decimal places. Okay. So a function has been given to you. We have to solve by Newton-Raphson method. Now what is the function given here? F of x is x cube minus 8x minus 4. This is the function given. Now the first basic thing is that we have to find the interval at which the root lies. We have done in the class also. We know that if first of all we will find f of a, we will find f of b, and if their product value is less than 0, that is, you can say that negative is less than 0, then root lies between a and b. This is a fundamental theorem of algebra, that if f of a into f of b is less than 0, then the root lies between a and b. So first of all we have to find that a and b. So let's start with f of 0. Okay, let's start. F of 0, that is in place of x just put 0. So 0 0 minus 4. F of 1 1 minus 8 minus 4, that is minus 11. F of 2 8 minus 16 minus 4, how much? Minus 12. F of 3 27 8 3 24 28 minus 1. F of 4, that's in place of x I'm putting, just in place of x. For this I'm showing 4 cube into 8 into 4 minus 4, that is 4 cube is 64, 8 4, how much? 32 minus 4. So finally what we get? 28. So f of 4. So what we can see that here, that f of 3, what is the result for f of 3? Minus 1 into f of 4. This two function value result. F of 3 result is minus 1 into f of 4 result is 28, that is minus 28, which is negative, that is less than 0. So for f of 3 into f of 4, the value is less than 0. That means the root lies between 3 and 4. That means the root lies between 3 and 4. It's clear how we had find it the interval where the root lies. So first of all we have to write in this way. I'm just rubbing this all. If you want to note down, you can note it down, or you can pause the video, then you can see that. So first of all write that here f of 3 equals to minus 1 and f of 4 equals to 28, as f of 3 into f of 4 is less than 0, thus f of x equals to 0 has a root between 3 and 4. Clear? In this way we have to write the solution as we started from here. So we have find the interval. Now the main thing, that is a table. The table. Now table directly, how to remember the table first of all, and what is the table for here? Table, for the table you have to know what is the main formula. Xn plus 1 is the desired root. We have to find xn minus f of xn by f dash of xn. Okay, now see how the table is built. First of all, we have to draw n. N stands for the number of steps. Okay, then next will be xn, the initial point from where we are going to start the iteration method. Next we have to know, let's see what are the things: xn, f of xn, f dash xn. This, see what are the things there: xn, f of xn, f dash xn. These three things required: xn, f of xn, f dash xn. So we will find that only. Xn, the next will be your f of xn, and then will be f dash of xn. So we have find according to formula and proceeding. We have, first of all we have find xn, f of xn, f dash of xn. So we have find n xn, f of xn, f dash of xn. Then what we have to find next? We have to find this ratio. We have to find the ratio, this one. So we will name this ratio. How we name this ratio? We will name this ratio as hn. Hn equals to f of xn by f dash of xn. We will find that ratio. Which ratio? We will find that ratio. That means in this full place, by this full, how to be replacing? This will be replacing by hn, because we have denoted hn as f of xn by f dash of xn. So finally, it is our required xn plus 1 equals to xn minus of hn. Clear? So this is your required table. You can see the table. How it is formed: n xn, then f of xn, then f dash of xn, then hn, which is equals to f of xn by f dash of xn, and the last one xn plus 1 equals to xn minus hn. Okay. So initial steps 0. Now what was the interval where the root lie? The interval is 3, 4. So the interval is starting from 3. See, this was the interval, 3 to 4. So interval is starting from the point 3 and is going up to 4. So we will start our table for the Newton-Raphson. We will start our iteration from always from this point 3, the initial point, basically the initial point. What was the initial point here for this table? 3. So the function value, okay, let me do one thing. We'll rub this all because we need the space for the calculation part. F of xn at the point, what first of all let us write what was f of x cube minus 8x minus 4. This is our f of x. Now at this point, which point? 3. We have to find f of x. So f of 3, we have already find f of 3. That means 3 cube 8 into 3 minus 4, that is minus 1. So we will put here minus 1. Now next we required f dash. Next we required f dash. Let us first of all find the derivative. Dash means simply derivative. Okay. So this simply f dash of x. Differentiation of x. Okay. Many of students doesn't know about the differentiation also. Okay, for the time being, just remember one formula. That's ddx of x to the power n. ddx of x to the power n is n x to the power n minus 1. Just remember this formula. ddx of x to the power n is n x to the power n minus 1. I am writing again for the overwriting. X to the power n, x to the power n. Just remember one thing, n x to the power n minus 1. So for ddx of, ddx means derivative, ddx of x cube. What will be x cube? So compare x cube by x to the power n. See, compare this. What is the n here? 3. So we'll use that formula here. Just in place of n put 3. 3x 3 minus 1. That is 3x square. So this is derivation of x cube, that is 3x square. Similarly, if I say derivation of x, remember that derivation of x is 1. Why I'm saying that? Because we will use the results here. And this is number 1 result, this is number 2 result, and number 3, the most important result. Always remember that derivation of any constant. Now what are the constants? Constant are any numbers, anything, a 1 2 3 4,000 million trillion, whatever. The constant derivative is 0. If I say derivation of a number, suppose say if I say 4, its derivative value is 0. Okay, so we have to find the derivation for that. So first of all, what is there? F dash. Dash means, if I am denoting dash, dash means differentiation. Differentiation of whom? Differentiation of this function f of x. That's why f dash x. Now first of all, what is the term is here? X cube. Now we have learned x cube differentiation 3x square. That means in place of x cube we are going to write 3x square minus 8. What is here? X. What is here? X. X differentiation is 1. Dx of x differentiation is 1. So in place of x we are going to write as we did 1 minus. The next is 4. 4 is a number. Number means constant, and constant differentiation is 0. So in place of 4, as differentiation of 4 is 0, we are going to write 0. So finally, what is f dash x? F dash x is 3x square minus 8. Okay, so f dash of x is 3x square minus 8. Clear of the differentiation? If you have any doubt of the differentiation, you can again ask me by your messages or phone call. I will explain that. Okay, so now 2 things we have to remember. What is f of x and f dash x? Shall I rub this all? Oh, we will say yes. So now f dash of, now come back to the table portion. Now what are the things next we required? Xn. First of all, n, the 0 step. Xn, that is the starting point of the interval. In the interval, what was the interval? 3, 4. What was the starting point? 3. That's why xn is here 3. So now first of all, f of 3. F of 3 value we know, minus 1. Now f dash at point xn. What was the xn for the first step? 3. So what we have to find? F dash of 3. We have to find f dash of 3. So what will be the f dash of 3? 3 into 3 square minus 8. That is how much? 19. So we will write here 19. Okay. Then we have to find hn. Hn means f of xn is divided by f dash of xn. F of xn value is minus 1. F dash of xn value is 19. Just we have to divide it. So for here, what will be our hn? F of xn is minus 1. F dash xn is 19. If you divide, you will get minus 0. Just by me, I am using the calculators. Now final step. Final step says that xn plus 1. Xn plus 1 will be xn minus hn. Xn is 3. Hn is minus 0.05. So xn is 3 minus hn is minus of 0.05. Minus minus plus, that is finally 3.05. This is xn. So this is our first step. Now the second step. Second step means number 1. Second step. Now what will be the xn here? The first question arises here. Now for the second step, what will be the xn? Remember one thing, for the second step your xn will be nothing but your the previous step xn plus 1. The previous step xn plus 1 will be your xn for the next step. So here xn is 3.05. So again we have to find f of xn at the point 3.05. That is, we have to find again here f of 3.05. That is 3.05 whole cube minus 8 into 3.05 minus 4. If we simplify that, we will get minus 0.027. So we will put the value here first by using the calculator. Now f dash of xn, that is, we have to find f dash at the point 3.05. So let's start. F dash 3.05 equals to 3 into 3.05 whole square minus 8, and that value is 19.9075. That is 19.9075. Now then we have to find the division. Now again we have to find the division of these two. So I'm just writing directly the division result, that is minus 0.0014. That is dividing this by this, we will get minus 0. And then finally here the next step, xn. What is the xn for this particular step? What was the xn? 3.05. 3.05 minus, as this is the formula, minus, what was the hn? 14. And finally after adding, what we get? 3.0514. Now for the second step, now you're, of course, again you are thinking up to how many steps we have to go. Yeah, so the simple answer is up to, first of all, up to 4 decimal we have to check. 4 decimal, 1 2 3 4, 4 decimal, up to which we doesn't get the same number after the point 4 decimal points, we doesn't get the same similar forms. Up to that step we have to proceed for the second step. Now for the second step, what is the xn here? Just in the same way, for the previous step, what was the xn plus 1? That will be the xn for the next step. Again we have to find the function value at the point 3.0514, and here the xn will be, I'm just writing the value, 0.000513, and f dash xn value at that particular point, at which point 3.0514 will be 19.93312, and their fraction result, that means their division result will be, and here the division result will be positive, that is 0.4 zeros are there, 1 2 3 4 2 5 7. Okay, now we have to subtract them, that is 3.0514 minus the division result 0.000257. After subtracting, we will get 3.015374. So see here, what was the 4 decimal 0514? What is the 4 decimal 0513? Not similar, so we have to proceed for the next step also. So next step, step number 3. So what will be the xn here? The previous step, xn plus 1. 3051374. Now f of xn for this step is minus, very carefully, 0.5 zeros are there, 1 2 3 4 5 zeros are there. F dash of xn, I have just calculated previously, so I am just writing directly the numbers. F dash of xn, that means again at this derivative we have to put 3.051374, and we will get 19.93649. And after division, if we divide them, we will get, that means this is divided by this, so we will get the value as 0. there are total 6 zeros. 1 2 3 4 5 6 2 5, and now add them. That means 3.051374 minus of, as this minus of 6012345 and after subtracting, that means now it will become addition because minus minus plus, it will become addition 3.0513742. So here you can see that 4 decimal place are matched. So here we will stop our iteration and the final result will be up to 4 decimal place, that is 3.0513. So you will write here that therefore 3.051, just approximate because this position is 7 greater than 5, so here we will going to add 1. 3.0514 is the root of the given equation. So finally we have finished the question. So this is the basic method, a basic rule you can say to solve the method. First of all for the table we will run n xn f of xn, this is nothing but this is f dash xn, then we will get hn equals to f of xn by f dash of xn, and the last, the most important, xn plus 1 equals to xn minus hn. Just remember this 3 is the starting point of the interval 3, and f of x1, that means finding the function value at the point 3. Then f dash, finding the derivative is little bit tough for you because some of the students are not from that 11-12 science background, so for differentiation that will be tough. Just ask me, I will explain the differentiation. If you need one class for differentiation also, I will provide that one class for differentiation also. So f dash, then we have to find hn. Hn is nothing but f of xn divided by f dash of xn. F of xn we have to find minus 1 here, and f dash xn is 19, just dividing the minus 1 by 19 we got minus 0.05. Then xn plus 1 sorry, xn plus 1 equals to xn minus of hn, just putting the value, subtracting them, and a similar way we are proceeding until we are not getting the same numbers up to 4 decimal places. What is the 4 decimal here? Was 0513. So finally if we got that, the similar same, so we have stopped at the step number 3. Step number 3 have stopped, and the final answer just approximating, because after 3 there is a number 7 which is greater than 5, and greater than 5 means we are going to add 1. So final result is 3.0514. So this is just a one question. There are a few more questions are there. I will providing the PDF for that few more questions also. Just try to solve them questions. If you not, tell me, I will explain the questions again, but try to solve. And the theory portion also, I will provide you the PDF for the theory portion also. Please go through the theory portion also, read the portions, read the proof. Where you are finding doubts, just tell me, I will clear the doubts. Okay, so thank you so much for attending this video. Bye bye.